Guys, I never thought I'd be making this video. This is insane. So guys, here we have some baby Western blue-tongue skinks. These took me completely by surprise. Did not think my female was pregnant at all. Lo and behold, I come into my room and I find one of these little dudes sitting on top of mum's back. He gave me a little death stare and then ran under the hide, and I just started freaking out. And a few hours later, after I'd gone to work, she popped out another two, and here they are. And these are the best looking baby blue tongues in my opinion. There's nothing that comes close to them. They're so stunning, especially these guys. These are WA form, Geraldine locality, and they're all a little bit different. So this one has sort of 4 bands on his body with some little bands in between. This one's got a bit of a crisscross pattern here and some other banding, and this one's just got like perfect banding, really high white in between, and oh my goodness, they're so darn amazing. Now these are a bit of a rarer blue tongue in captivity. You don't see these guys around as much. They're an R2 licensed animal here in New South Wales, and yeah, you don't come across them very often, probably because they have quite small litters compared to Easterns and blotchies and stuff. You know, you're going to max out around 6 babies. It was my girl's first ever time and she only had the 3, which I'm not complaining about at all. Even if I got 1, that's insane. But she didn't even look that big to me, so this is just epic. And wow, this is why I love making videos, guys, and trying all these things out, because who else is going to bring you a video on baby Western blue tongues? Look at that. Alrighty, so inside we have the parents of those beautiful babies, and this right here is the father. This is my beautiful boy named Squiggles, because of those squiggly patterns on his back. And he is a stunning Western blue tongue. He's not even that massive, but he's definitely growing a bit lately. And yeah, they're just such bright, beautiful animals, these WA ones. So that's the big boy. I never saw him get the job done. I only saw him trying to bite the girl. I got a clip here somewhere. But he managed to get it done, obviously, when I wasn't looking. And then in here is Mama, who's hiding away. We'll see if we can take a little peek at her. There she is there. And she's about to go into shed too, but she is a beautiful high white animal as well. She has beautiful high white patches in her banding and stuff, so she's an absolute beauty. And you can really see their beautiful colour and nature has come through in their babies. Now here in my room I do have quite a few things on display, like my Westerns, my Centralians and stuff like that. So because the parents are down in here, I'm going to set up this enclosure right here for little Western babies, so I can always keep a little watchful eye on them and have them on display, because they're too beautiful not to look at all the time. Now just for now, I've got it set up with a halogen bulb here. I'm going to get a UVB in the future, I just don't have any on hand. And then this is also controlled by a thermostat. So this is actually the Inkbird thermostat, the first one I got, and it's been working awesome. I've got another one up here for my other Western, and I've got another one on my rack as well. So I quite like those thermostats. They work really well, and yeah, that's going to ensure that this doesn't overheat, because that is it's a 50-watt bulb, and it heats up that area very well, but we don't want that heat to then travel over to the cool end and overheat that. So that's going to keep things right where they need to be and keep the animals toasty but not cooked. So those babies have been in the rack for a little while now, but they're still quite young, quite small, so I'm just going to keep things simple in here as well, just like that setup. So I'm just going to give them some paper for now, and I will switch them over soon to some substrate. But this just keeps things pretty easy for the time being. So what I like to do is put some sheets of paper down, and then I'll also shred some as well to go into their hide so they can burrow into it and feel secure. So on top of that shredded paper, I'm just going to put a simple hide. This is literally just a piece of cardboard that I've cut up and bent the edges on to make a bit of a makeshift hide. Good thing about this is that when they do inevitably poop all over it, I can then just chuck it out and add a new one in, because we've always got a couple cardboard boxes laying around. and I can cut it to any size I need. So they'll run in under there, I can bury around in their substrate there, and feel secure. Along with that hide, we'll also add in this hollow hide here. They can come back and forth through that, and I'll put a little rock in here as well. And then just to decorate things a little bit, as well as add some added security for the lizards and a bit of enrichment as well, I'm going to throw in my favourite, some gum leaves. Makes it look a bit nicer too, and yeah, they'll love crawling around and all that. As you can see, as soon as I put new leaves in, the adults always go and check it all out, look at all the new smells and everything. It's a good bit of fun for them, so same thing goes for the babies. So that's pretty much it. Really simple setup. I'll just add food and water, and then let's pop the lizards in. So your little bubbas and all their other blue tongue friends. Let's pop them in, hey? So, I'll grab this little one. That one's probably my favourite. Such a crisp lizard. This one, this was the first one that was born. One that totally freaked me out. I'm probably all just going to hide right away. And then here is the last one. Watch them exploring their new little home. And as soon as I pop them in, this one just starts eating. I suppose that's a good sign. They're so adorable. Well, there you have it, guys. I've been totally blown away by these little lizards. Total shock, and I'm so happy I've got them. This is awesome to be able to tick off Western Blue Tongues as the new species I've bred this season. If you guys have any comments or questions, leave them down below. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more Australian reptiles and more baby blue tongues on the way soon. Thanks, guys. Have a good one.